Good morning and welcome. Here we are to do our daily challenge. Now today our daily challenge is honing and heightening our powers of observation. So to help us do that, it's all about focus and focusing on something. A really good thing to focus on is the palm of your hand. And it's really, really simple. But you'll be amazed at how much you notice that you've never noticed before about the palm of your hand, something that's actually connected to you, but that you've never noticed the varying things about this object, which happens to be the palm of your hands today. You can focus on any object, but it's just really good to start with something that's really, really close to us. And the idea is to get us in the mode of really observing, truly being present and observing everything about the subject we're looking at, not just flicking past it and thinking, oh yeah, that's the palm of my hand, or, you know, that's a card just went past, or that's just that. Put your full attention on it, and you'll be amazed at how differently you look at things, and then how much more you actually see, but not only see, sense and feel. So that's the challenge for today, getting in touch with your increased powers of observation. That's really important with the energy at the moment. Okay, so if you just put the palm of your hand out in front of you and just look directly at the palm of your hand, really focus on it. Focus right in the center of the palm of your hand and notice that the dip that's in the palm of your hand, the little dip in the center, and the lines that run into it, and the colour of the skin. Is the colour of the skin even, or is it blotchy? Is it pink? Is it pale? Is it dark? Is it fair? Notice all the bands that go around your fingers, the joints, and the lines that go through them. Notice the veins, any veins you can see, any calluses, whether your fingers are straight, whether they're twisted and crooked, whether they're long or short, whether you have any scars or distinguishing marks on your hands, on the palm of your hand. Look at every little crease and crevice, and every little bit, move it in different ways in the light, and just look into the palm of your hand. Look at the well in the center, how it changes as you move your hand and your fingers. Look and see as you rotate your fingers around in your hand. Just look wholly at it and notice the changes in the colours, the shadow, the light on it, the veins, if you can see any veins. As I say, any distinguishing marks and lines. As you're looking into the palm of your hands, feel what you can feel. Do you feel energy in the centre of the palm of your hands? Can you feel that radiating out to your fingers? Can you feel the blood flowing through the veins? Really tune in to the sensations of your hand. With your other hand, just slightly rub your nail across your hand and feel the sensation of that. But really, really observe. Look very closely, and you'll notice all sorts of things about your hand that you've not noticed before. You may have a little patch of skin somewhere that's much lighter than the rest, a little scar, You may have just lots of lines you'll see on your hands. Some of them big and deep and strong, some of them broken, some of them continuous. Look very deeply into the palms of your hands and see if any information flows into your mind while you're looking. Quite often, when you're really focused on something, or particularly something really close to you, you'll feel a buzz of energy, or you'll sense an awareness of something. You may even be taken back to another time, or to a situation or a circumstance where you were using your hands, and it'll bring back a memory connected to your hands. If you've ever had a broken finger or anything on your hands, then you might be taken back to the time of that accident or whatever. Or you may remember holding something really lovely in your hands, something that you really cherished in your hands. You may feel heat coming from your hands and a sense of energy in the centre. If you look really hard, you might even see the shape of a heart in the centre of your palm. You may see deeper shadows, or the centre of your palm might actually appear to be lighter, but just really, really observe the palm of your hand. As I said, the idea of observing your hand and the palm of your hand is because it's something really close to you. It's part of you, and so therefore it's easier for you to connect with something that you know and that's part of you. But just really observe that. If you want to, jot down in your journal anything that you've noticed that you've never really noticed about your palms before. If you draw, you might want to draw the palm of your hand and how your fingernails connect to your fingers, and how the angle that your thumb sits at, and the knuckle bones on the side of your thumb as you're looking at the palm of your hand. The pads at the end of each finger, and just feel the softness of those. And that's basically it for your little challenge today, just to really heighten your powers of observation. Once you've done this exercise with the palm of your hand, then try from then on just to notice other things. You might want to, spend a bit more time and find another object and really look at it for the first time properly. Pick up a crystal and look into it and see what you can see in the crystal. If it's got a lot of inclusions in it, you may see different shapes and even figures or whatever in your crystal. Or you might want to look at a flower and look at it really closely and see how the little petals are formed and attached to the centre of the flower, and where the pollen is in the flower, and all those sort of things. And it's just a practice to heighten your sense of observation, and then hopefully if you do this, you will become much, much more observant and really, really look at things instead of just letting your eyes flick over them and assume that it's just ordinary and plain. When we really start to look at things, we realise how amazing our human body is, and how amazing nature is, and how wonderful flowers are, and how fantastic it is the way things are put together, and how somebody's come up with the idea of how to build things and make them fit that particular way. So it really is beneficial, and it's just a little exercise in the observation of things around us, because so often we're so busy that we don't take the time to fully observe. Okay, so that's it for now. If you enjoyed it, please give it the thumbs up, share online and subscribe, and have an amazing day. Whatever else you do today, have a fantastic time. Love and blessings, Kath. I'll see you tomorrow for the daily general reading. Love and blessings, Kath. Bye for now.